go. I'm just going to get this sorted. Make sure we're actually on Wi-Fi, but I have no idea what connection we're on, but hey ho. Right, so I've got, see Jacob risking his life. This is a pond full of Ikarashi Ozumi tosai that I've been raising. And since the last selection, they're massively due for another round. So I'm going to net it up and see what the crack is. And just in case Jacob does fall in, we'll be able to catch it live on YouTube. Happy days. Same as ever, guys, I might not see all your comments and bits and bobs coming up, but feel free to fire them away. Hey? Get a bit salt. That's it, you're all over. Yeah. Why is it always summer? Seriously, dog. Wow. I'm not sure what spider you're referring to, Chris, but we have got some man-eaters in here, pal. Did you get them things from Barbados netted up? Yeah. Have we got another net to do cozy as well? Just so they can start clearing algae out. Hi from Las Vegas. Happy days. Now then, Tom. Like I say, guys, forgive me, I won't see all comments, especially when I've got my head down. And I will adjust this. In fact, let me adjust it now. It's another reason I won't see it, because you'll always be pointing down. And now I've tightened it up too much for me. Wet hands. There we go. Right, if I get this set. There we go, that's not too bad, is it? Tell you what, I can't believe how much these have grown since. Another dreamy result at one of the 1200 gallons. Wowzers. Right, let me get my big net. Yes, Richard, I think they're looking fantastic, mate. Just going to say, so much variety in here as well. We always get that from Ozumi, my goodness. Check that out, Precious Away. Oh! Happy days. Absolutely beautiful Chiba there, look. Ginrin of Chiba. Fantastic. So I've got another pond outside waiting for what I pull out today. The whole thing I'm aiming for is to be as strict as I can to massively reduce down the number of what I put back in for a little bit of further growing. As you've seen, doesn't always go to plan like that, does it? Right, I'm just going to vanish shortly. I need to get another net and then I'll start the selection. There we go. Right, I'm going to get on with it. I'll show you what's what afterwards, and then if you have time when I've finished, I've actually got some Sakai Fish Farm Tosai, all certificated, that I'm going to be selling over on our WhatsApp group as well, which is pretty exciting. Check that out for different. This is Benny Ginga, but it's developed an absolutely insane pattern. It also makes an absolutely beautiful Kajaku look, proper Benny style. Benny, come on, reel. Always an exciting fish. I've always been an admirer of them. Really have. The quality of these Shisuis is exceptional. So this is one of the amazing things with how I farm stuff here, is that even now we get to August, and even in September there's still continuous new releases of stuff coming through all the time. Just never stops. Look at this, look. Deutsch Karasugoi. It's got an amazing full linear line of scales and a bright orange belly. Beautiful Beniki Kukuru look. Amazing. You won't have seen that there. I just pulled the net in and the bloody Deutsch Karate Goi just absolutely catapulted into the pond. Never to be seen again. Then I'll be back in 1 sec. I just need another net. From what you've seen so far, guys, any standout favourites in there? Wow, look at that for a Shisui. Stunning. With Ikarashi Ozumi as well, you always get loads of different, you'll get variations of stuff like then I've seen, so it makes Benny Ginga, there's something there that was a bit of a cross between Goshki and Kajaku by the looks of it. And I'm convinced he's also trying to make a version of Golden Corn as well. Absolutely convinced. A few more of them Deutsch Karasugois, look. So cool, not for everyone, but honestly when you see the scale line and depth of Sumi, look at that look. Lovely clean Sorogoi, stunning colour. Yes, Luke, seriously cool, mate. I love them. Don't half grow and all, they don't hold back. This one is actually just fully scaled. Not Deutsch, completely Wagoi. Beautiful. Very different as well. You better drop me a DM, Luke, because that one's in my keep net at the minute. I'll check them all, Matt. See you in the morning, mate. Ah, there's another one. Yes, Richard, I've got, what we're at today? 25 degrees, mate. It's not ideal. They're always a bit lively, as you see again. These are an interesting one. They look an absolute mess as it stands, but this is Yamanagashi. It's a fully scaled Wagoi Benikomonryu. You've seen our Benikomonryu form. You have to kind of afford them the same luxury, really. Now, you see here, look, why I think he's playing around with some kind of corn of his own. And I'm keeping them just for fun to see what they do. And I will show you guys at the end what I've kept to grow on a bit further. And what I'm putting out for sale. So I'm getting a bit mental now. Oh my God. They're getting worse. Don't know, I think someone might have been on about this one a minute ago. This is another, it's the Yamanagashi Wagoi Benikomonryu, forming really crazy. It's a cool piece. Not sure exactly how it'll end up, but it's interesting. It'll be a journey. You see here again, look, red Kanoko. There's only one other place we've seen that before. Oh my God. Got a seriously cool head pattern. Size wise they've grown pretty consistently, which is good, always nice as well. That could be an absolute little gem, that. How it's forming up, really cool. Wowzers, that's a hell of a Deutsch, thank you, that look. Absolutely stunning. I think that's mission accomplished again with a nice, nice strict selection by the looks of it. I do, however, just need to catch the stray ones. Let's undo this again. We don't need luck, Richard, just patience, mate. Enough patience. Especially when I end up with all these obstacles in the pond as well. Only had 3 by the looks of it. Well, there's one down. That's 2 down. No worries. Right, I'll be back in 1 sec. I need to go and find a counter. You see, that seems simple enough, but we like to play a game around here called hide the counter. The other end of that, find the counter, is the shittest game up here. Right, see where that sits. So, if I get this a moment, in fact, I'll flip it around. Here we go, game on. So this net is what few bits I've selected to go back and continue growing further. And I think what we're planning to do with these is an event with some winter growing options and winter keeping options as well, which will be quite nice. They're relatively, fairly priced fish. There will be. There's a crazy choice of variety in there. So seeing as though they're off the food right now, we won't do anything with them. In fact, what I'm going to do is actually move these. I'll show you them in a bit more detail in a minute, but that's the stuff that will be coming up for sale. As for these, I'll move them across there then, and tomorrow the lads will photograph them and video them and get them all back in the pond at that time. Just to show you, look. Some seriously cool bits. That, trust me, when that Ozumi actually consolidates, they're lively. We've got like Aragogi, Deutsch Kajaku. Look at that, look. Loving it. Goshki. Isgo, such a sick Kuro style as well. That kind of Ginga I showed you, but look how that Ozumi is. It's like a Kanoko type of Ozumi forming. And the Shisuis, I mean, crikey. Look at them. Beautiful. Even these Gingas, look. The quality of coloration, Fukri and everything on them. That Shisui I shared right at the beginning. Wowzers. You can see, look, Kanoko style Asagis. Some crazy patterns on some of them. And that one I shared with you. The Wagoi Benikomon-ryu Yamanagashi Tancho version. The Deutsch Karasu. Look at them, look. That's the Wagoi one, completely fully scaled. So yeah, loads of stuff. We'll have a look at them in detail as I move them over. But for now, I need to get these ones thrown outside. Not thrown, gently moved, should I say. Without them all scud missiling back in as well. So these particular ones will go two ways. We will offer these out through our online channel and through our wholesale channel as well. It's just some amazing quality, superb. Look, body condition superb. So I've just come back with this fresh mentality after the last trip of being as strict as possible when I'm doing selections. I think that could be quite popular. Beautiful Sorogoi, that. Stunning Kikukuryus. Pigmentation on that, look. Beautiful Deutsch Sankey. Beni Kajaku. Cracking Ginrin Chiba over there and the other Chiba. Super stuff. So you can stay tuned on our Koi Online WhatsApp with those. I think there's normally a link kicking around somewhere if you're not in it already. Hopefully in the description. I think it puts it in automatically. Ooh, I might have made a mistake with that one. That might just have to accidentally jump back the other way. Right, I'm going to set this camera down again so I can get these moved and then I can get that net finished and moved back over. Get it back on my ugly mug. Right, I shall leave you guarding those. See how I jump out while I'm in between ponds, eh? better zip these ones up. I thought that was seriously lopsided then, just as I walked in. There we go. Right, the final ones. So we've got 54. I'm doing that for me to keep a record because I need to clear that in a minute. 54 pieces we've just moved outside, which is fabulous. I brought my floating basket in now just to have a quick measure as I move them. Always nice to see where they're at size wise. And did anybody see any jump back in? We've got one Ikarashi going we know of. Well, I think we're all good. Right, let's twist that down a bit more again. In the wet hands. There we go.